Hi, I'm going to review Urban Decay's 15th anniversary eyeshadow collection. This came out a couple months ago and you can find it on their website. You can find it at Sephora and I'm pretty sure you can find it at Ulta, but I'm not too sure. Those are the only places I've seen them. I haven't checked Ulta, but I'm sure they have it. It comes in the plastic. Sorry if you see swatches on my arm. It comes in the plastic just like all of the other palettes that they have. So when you pull it out, it has, you'll see the design of the actual case on the side, but it's just the cardboard that names off the colors and everything in the back. One thing I thought was pretty neat was that it's actually sitting inside of this velvet box. So let's see. I hate that I have to turn it upside down just because when you use the shadows, there's some shadow dust, I guess. And if you turn it upside down, you think it'll go everywhere. It hasn't, but I'm still afraid of that. So this is what's left, is the velvet box, and it's actually kind of deep. You can put things in it, like you can sit things in it like that if you put it on your bureau. Some nail polish, you can sit it on your bureau and put things up in it. I don't have any fragrances right in front of me, but you could do that because I know a lot of people have just little things that they put, usually they're a mirrored thing, that they sit on their bureau and put stuff in. You could even put your keys in it if you're going to grab your keys and go. It's fairly deep. I would say like an inch and a half. If you can see my hands. So I thought this was really neat. It's really nice. It feels nice, and it's purple. I'm sure you can see it. I don't know, it's showing up kind of dark, but it is purple, and it's velvet. I think I said that already. I've seen a lot of people say about this cover that you can kind of use that. Oh, sorry. That you can kind of use that in the same way I just said you could use this. But one of the things I didn't realize when watching other videos and seeing photos of this palette is that if you can see these jewels here, those jewels are raised. I thought that it was maybe like confetti underneath something clear, but they're not. I don't know if you can see, they're raised. So they're just glued on. And if you take the top off, a lot of people were saying you can use it like that because it has this pretty metal design around it. I guess you could use it for that, but it would be kind of wobbly just because of those jewels underneath. And here's a mirror, which I haven't taken the plastic off of. I never really do on the mirrors anyways. Let me move this stuff out of the way. And these are the shadows. This is how it looks. It's a metallic purple. This is the back of it. Works as a mirror. Sorry, it's a mess over there. See, I see there's a lot of glare. I'm trying not to get that. One of the other features of this, and I made a big mistake when I first got this, I could not wait to find out how much you could fit underneath this part because the shadow parts pop out. I tried using a very, very small pen to pull this up. And if you can see, I ended up digging it into the nail polish. I ended up digging it into the eyeshadow by accident because when I went to pull it up, it slipped and just dug into it. What I would do is use, if you have a small brush or a toothpick, anything small that you can get deeper in there, you put it in that little part and just pull it up. And underneath, there's another velvet compartment. I tried a bunch of things just to see what could actually fit under there. You could put money in here, especially if you're traveling. You could put money under here. You could put business cards under here, photographs under here. You can't put lipsticks or, like obviously you can't put nail polishes and little bottles of things. It's just not deep enough. It's, oh gosh, I don't even know, like probably about as deep as half of my fingertip. But one thing I did notice you could put is brushes like this. This is one of Urban Decay's brushes. Actually, I can get another one of theirs. I could probably fit quite a few brushes in here. And then you just put the top back on. See? So you could probably fit some brushes in there if you're traveling. And then again, keep something that you can pull it up with. What else can you put? Passports, IDs, credit cards, bank cards, anything really flat, or basically nothing any bigger than the Urban Decay brushes. I don't know about other brushes, I think they might be bigger. So anything like that can fit in it. And again, it's velvety. It's cute. I like that there's a compartment. This is different than other palettes just because I feel like the colors are a lot different. The colors are a lot brighter. You can see where there's nighttime looks, there's daytime looks you can do with this. You can add some color fun into it. So I think it really has everything. A couple of the colors I find a little too sheer, at least for me. And that I was a little unhappy about because I've heard that even in their next palette there's some sheer colors, and that's not really up to Urban Decay's standards from my experience with them. There are 15 brand new eyeshadows in this, and I don't know if those shadows are going to stick around and come out in other palettes or not. So if you can get your hands on this, I think you should. Okay, so let's see. The colors are, might have to get a little closer, but there's that glare. So this is Midnight Rodeo, Tainted, Deeper, Midnight 15, Junk Show, pink, MIA, Vanilla, Omen, that's a really, really pretty purple color. I'm loving that color. Ace, which is another color I'm loving. Flow, which is it's kind of a peachy gold color. Evidence, there, which is kind of a grayish blue. Blackout, which pretty much speaks for itself. Chase is a gold kind of color. Deep End, which is a teal. And Half Truth, which is that one that I accidentally dug into. So I have them all swatched. I'm going to put this in front of me so I can read them, so I remember what I'm saying. Hopefully you can see them at least. Let's see. So over here is Midnight Rodeo. That's this color right there. This is Tainted. They definitely, for some reason, it's coming up a little washed out, but they do show up, both of those colors show up a little bit better than they're showing up on here. The other color is Deeper, then Midnight 15, Junk Show, and MIA, Vanilla, Omen, which is a really awesome purple color, and I don't know why it's not showing up too well. I'm gonna have to move back to where I did that my last video. And then Ace right here. This is a little complicated. How am I gonna do this? Because over here are the other colors. Let me kind of move the camera a little bit so you can see those. Let's see. This is Flow, and you can't, it's not showing up, it doesn't show up very well. Then, well, actually this right here, it's not showing up very well. This is Evidence, Blackout, Chase, Deep End, and Half Truth. So hopefully you were able to see at least most of those. They're so pretty, and I can't believe Urban Decay's 15, only because I remember when they came out, I used to read 17 magazine all the time, and Urban Decay was actually pretty big, but most of my friends couldn't afford it. They were mostly known for eyeliners. They had very edgy eyeliners and nail polish. It was, when it came to nail polish, it was literally Urban Decay and Hard Candy, which is funny because I heard that Hard Candy's in Walmart and I just can't believe it, because it was like $10 a bottle. It was more expensive than OPI, and this was in, what, 1996, you know? It was in like the later 90s, and none of us could afford it. It was so expensive for us, and we loved it. You know, Urban Decay just had this edgier, I don't know, this edginess about their nail polishes and their eyeliners, and they had the best colors. So it's pretty cool to see how far they've come from what I remember 15 years ago. So also I wanted to mention on the mirrored front here, it gets a lot of fingerprints. When I first got it, it looked perfect. And then when I took it out of the package and my fingers touched it, you could totally see those fingerprints. Other than that, I'm sure you can like brush it away easily if you just want to sit it up or have it sitting out. This would look good anywhere. It just looks really pretty. It's very mature packaging. It's not very loud. I don't know. I love it. I love purple. It's my favorite color. It doesn't come with any eyeliners, but you could probably fit the smaller eyeliners. Actually, I'm almost definite sure, and I don't have one in front of me, that you could fit their smaller size eyeliners underneath the shadows in here. You probably couldn't fit a primer potion in there though. I definitely wanted to get it right away. Urban Decay is coming out, actually, it's on Sephora's website right now. I just got an email for it. It's their Book of Shadows Volume 4. They came out with Volume 3, which was UD Loves NYC. They came out with that last year, and it's funny because I have it right here. It was one of the videos I was meaning to do. I haven't used this very often. It has LED lights on it. It's actually pretty cool. It has like a pop-up. It's very, very thick. I haven't used it much. I was gonna do a review of it last year because I got it in like October, so I got it around this time. I've used it for, I don't know, I guess a couple of times. It's good for nighttime looks and stuff. I might still review it, especially if they're still selling it. But number 4 came out today. I don't have it, but I know Sephora has it on their website right now, so if you want to go check that out, you can. And definitely check out the 15th anniversary one. This is just such unique yet pretty packaging. I mean, even for that alone, I think I would buy it. Maybe not. But the colors are awesome, and you can just, like I said, day to night looks, colorful looks. If you do get it, I hope you love it as much as I do, and I will see you soon. Bye.